She was scared of everything. Being on the road, money, you name it. Of course, all I can think about is when you're 10 years old, I'm going to be 60, and how am I going to keep up with you? But you know what? I can't wait to try. And I am so looking forward to bringing you home. And to all the adventures we're going to have.
We didn't eat much for breakfast. Would you like me to heat you up a nice muffin?
No, thanks. I'm not really hungry.
Well, that's a first. What, you got, a stomachache?
Sorta. Not exactly.
Well, which is it? Sort of or not exactly? When you don't have my biscuits and gravy, I know you must be either sick or you got something on your mind.
It's about Gracie. I keep on thinking about her in that glass box at the hospital, all alone.
We're all worried about her. But she's gonna get better. Just wait and see.
If she doesn't, it'll be my fault.
Whatever for? You don't have anything to do with her being sick.
Don't tell anybody, but I sort of didn't want her to come in the first place. I wanted everything to be the same.
You wanted to be the youngest.
And now, if she doesn't get well...
Listen, what you're feeling now is normal. Perfectly normal. In fact, I'd be surprised if you weren't a little bit jealous of your new cousin.
You would?
Absolutely. You're the youngest. And now she's going to be the youngest.
I've been doing some chores for Erasmus, and I even sold a video game to a kid at school. I wanted to get something for Gracie, but Josh said it'd be bad luck to get her something before she came home.
Well, I don't believe that at all. I think it would just show how much faith we have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, how did she do last night? Oh, she was stable. Oh, good. Have the doctors been by yet? No, not this morning. I'll be monitoring her from the nurse's station. If you need anything, you ring. All right, okay.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey.
I didn't hear you come in.
You were out like a light.
Yeah.
Her nurse said she had a really good night last night.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No incidents. That's great.
Why don't you go home and get some rest?
I will, in a bit. In a bit. I was missing you. I'll just stay right here for a few minutes. That's okay with you? Okay.
That's okay.
Good.
Hello. Ms. Mills? This is Joe Green. How are you doing? How about your boy? Is he doing okay at school? I'm sorry. I won't call you again.
What a lovely cradle.
I bet your Grace would like it a lot. That's a lot of faith.
money were you willing to spend?
Well, I was saving up for a magic kit, but all of it.
I haven't chosen the gift yet, so why don't we go in on this together?
Okay.
Okay.
I can't wait to get her home. I can't wait to hear her wake us up in the middle of the night, to wash her clothes, to give her a bath, to clip those tiny fingernails.
Pay for her braces.
Uh-huh.
Teach her how to ride a bike. Chase her boyfriends off.
Oh, that's your job. You should have seen our kids this morning.
Oh, yeah?
They were so positive. Claire, Russell.
Hey, Rebecca, we just came in here for a little break.
Did you see her? Not one incident last night. None.
We think it's time to take Grace off the respirator.
Well, that's great. That's great.
I know you'll want to spend some time with her. Hold her.
I can hold her. Russ, we can hold her.
Something else we can do. We can call in more specialists. Won't do any good. It's like what we talked about in a worst case scenario. I'm afraid we're there.
We can't. Russell, I've seen her at home with us. I've seen her crawling. I've seen her laughing. I just, oh God, please don't do this. Please don't do this.
Carry our Grace with us forever.
She's trying, Russell. She doesn't want to leave us.
Well, honey, maybe she's just waiting for our blessing.
I don't want to give it. I'm not ready yet.
She'll be safe, baby. She'll be safe.
If you are 50, call now.
Hey guys, come wait for a minute. I want to get a picture of it.
Hold on a sec. We gotta get this done before Aunt Claire comes. Aunt Claire, this is for Gracie's birthday.
Birthday?
Yeah, she's almost a week. Grandma and I are making a cake. Me and Grandma bought this together. At the antique shop, the guy wanted to sell it for a whole lot of money, but...
Daddy, what are you doing here? Who's watching Grace?
Russell?
It's beautiful. So beautiful. So is she coming home? Did you talk to Rebecca? Give you any hints?
Donna, she won't be coming home, honey.
What?
Grace died an hour ago.
How? Why?
It was the strep infection. It just ravaged her little body. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
I want to teach her how to play ball.
Oh, there were so many things we wanted to teach her. Please come to the kitchen with me. I need you. Come on.
Put this thing away somewhere.
No.
What are you doing wandering around this time of night?
Looking for someone to talk to.
Well, you found her. What's on your mind? You mean you want to talk, but you don't know what you want to talk about?
Well, about the cradle.
The cradle. Oh, honey. You don't think our buying that cradle had anything to do with what happened, do you?
No, but you said buying it was supposed to show our faith. And I was thinking, showing our faith didn't help, did it?
Well, is that a way of trying? Would you rather her believe that she wasn't going to live?
No, but I thought faith was supposed to move mountains. And if it can't even save a tiny little baby, then what's the point?
It's a hard question for a 10-year-old. Same one that people have asked over and over whenever bad things happen.
So what are the answers?
I don't have any. I'm just as devastated as you are.
I thought grandmas were supposed to know this stuff.
When it comes to God, I do know one thing. What we want may not be what he wants for us. And just because we don't get the answer we want doesn't mean that he stopped loving us or that we should stop having faith.
But all those prayers that he didn't hear.
Oh, he heard. But his answer may not be the one we want. Does that help at all?
Not really. But thanks for trying.
Maybe it would help if you spent the night here with me.
I'm a bit big, that sort of thing.
Well, I guess you are.
But okay.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Grandma.
What's your problem? Let's just say I don't much like working with a child killer.
Don't even start, Hal. You want to swing something around here, try using your hammer.
Yeah? What's a guy like that doing working on this project anyway?
He's doing good work. And he's turning his life around. In case you forgot, that's what Habitat's all about, isn't it?
Yeah? Tell that to the people he killed.
Sorry about that, Joe. That's my fault.
You tell him?
I didn't exactly volunteer the information. Your parole officer came over this morning, and some of the guys saw his car. They're drilling me about it pretty hard after. I know I shouldn't have said anything, but the guys like you so much. I'm sorry.
Hey, Joe, come on, forget about it. Let's go grab a couple of beers.
That would not be a good idea. Thanks for the handout, TJ. I'm out of here. Come on, Jeff.
When I was young and felt down, we'd go out and buy ourselves a new hat. But Leo and I couldn't afford that. So I'd just get out my curlers and give myself a new hairdo.
Hi there. Hi. I'm Anita Fitz. Are you Claire?
Yes.
Your husband and your brother-in-law are working on our house? You know, the Habitat house?
Oh, yes.
Erasmus told me to come on in, but I can see it's not a very good time.
Well, I was just trying a makeover on my daughter-in-law.
Oh, well, lucky you. And where do I sign up? Stu and Q. I thought maybe you wouldn't feel like cooking.
Thank you. Well, we always have a house full of hungry people.
I can't tell you how sorry I am.
You must be very excited about your new house.
We are. And everybody's been so wonderful. When we get the roof up, we're going to celebrate with a party on the job. And everybody's invited. I hope you can come.
Well, we'll certainly try.
We're praying for you. For all of you.
Thank you.
Seems like a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go for a walk? Fresh air is good for the soul.
No, I don't think so. Oh, it looks very nice.
Thank you.
They've asked me to speak at the funeral.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to help us all feel better.
No matter what words I choose, won't change anything. It's going to be a sad day.
No argument there.
Well, how things going with the Habitat house?
I quit.
What?
It wasn't working out. Those guys don't want to hang with an ex-con.
So you leave, and they stay.
Not worth the hassle.
Joe, you're an ex-con. That's your monkey. Always will be. Somebody else wants to worry about your past. That's his monkey.
You know what I didn't do tonight? I didn't go out and get drunk. Hadn't done it yet. I'm trying not to. But I'm hanging by a short thread, and that is Nathaniel.
Best reason in the world.
I got him back, Erasmus. I finally got him back. I could just lose him like that.
Hard road ahead, Joe. No denying it, no escaping it.
And I'm going to tell you something. No matter how bad I feel about Grace, I am not giving Nathaniel up. I can't do that.
Who's asking you to?
I can see it in Russell's eyes.
What you see in Russell's eyes is pain. Pain so deep it hurts him to breathe. Don't read anything more into it than that. Know that he loves you and you love him. And with faith in God Almighty, that ought to be enough to get you through these dark days.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
No matter how much comfort we derive from one another, or from our faith in God Almighty, or in our sure belief that grace is resting in the arms of the Lord, this is still a sad day. Not only has she left us, but we never even got to know her. And that loss will be with us forever. In time, we'll look back and realize that we have survived, that life has moved on, that we can rise in the morning and lie down in the evening free of a grieving heart. In time, but not now. Now there are no words to lift the burden of the sorrow from our hearts. But the Greens are strong, resilient. In character and faith and love, the Greens will survive. And Lord, though we'll never understand all the roads you, in your infinite wisdom, ask us to travel, still we have faith. And may that faith carry us across seas of doubt and place us safely on a far shore where we will be blessed by God's grace forever. Amen.
Amen.
Go ahead. I'll be along directly. I know you're trying to teach me something. I know it. But I don't care. Why would you give Grace to us and just take her back again? I don't understand. You do.
Oh, there you are. I was worried about you. You're disappearing like that after the service.
I had to do that.
Someday I'd like to see what you're writing. Maybe I will. In the New Yorker.
No one would care about this. Doesn't even make sense to me.
That's what diaries are for. To sort out your feelings.
Yeah, usually. But not this. I feel like it's too much. All I can think about is us and Oklahoma City.
At the memorial service.
Everything. But especially the feelings. I mean, I know Grace is just one life and not 168. But the way that people felt, their anger and their disbelief, it's exactly how I'm feeling now. Everything I see, I keep thinking...
What?
If we could just find something like they did. Like this. Something that would make us feel better. That would help heal us. I just wish I knew what that was.
Maybe you already do.
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorting books. Getting them in order. You'd think an educated man like Erasmus would have his books alphabetically arranged by author.
Maybe he likes them how they are.
Fred Tennyson next to Langston Hughes. Scott Fitzgerald next to Jimmy Baldwin. It's chaos, that's what it is. Chaos. What's that?
It's from Oklahoma City. They rang bells there to remember those they had lost. The ringing, the sound, it was all part of saying goodbye. Saying that we'll never forget. I know it sounds strange that this little bell could mean so much to them, but it worked. It really worked for them, and, well, I thought it could work for us. For you.
For me? Well, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate your concern.
Mama, it really worked.
I'm sure it did for all of them together like that.
Why couldn't we just try it?
Well, I'm not stopping you. You can just go ahead and ring that bell.
No. No, I want you to ring it.
I don't want to ring the bell. I have to get moving on this. I'm only up to the H's.
I miss you. Another hour or so.
You want me to fix you some breakfast?
No, thank you. Do you want something?
No, thanks. I'm already running late. I think Joe already left. I think you just get something off the food truck. So what are your plans today?
Besides laundry?
Can't the kids do that? Honey, why don't you come on down to the Habitat house with me? Maybe getting out in the fresh air would do you some good. I know that being outside and hammering the dickens out of a box of nails does wonders for me.
That's you.
Well, I gotta go. See you.
Eat something?
Yeah.
He's a good worker.
Mother's motivated. That's the best drug there is.
I agree. Still, took courage for him to come back here. Takes down guys like Hal.
You mind telling him that? Do him a lot of good.
I already did. Along with offering him a job. I got an apartment building starting here in a month or so.
That's great.
Offer's good for you too, Russell.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll tell you what, let me think on it, talk it over with my family. I'll get back to you. Look at here. If you move that wall...
Claire.
Talk about names. I know she's with you.
If you are 50 or older, AARP has benefits created just for you.
Claire, I don't know how to thank you. Believe me, I know what this means to you.
Thank you. How's it going?
Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, we're going to have a home, a place of our own. And I've never known a house before. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like.
Well, at first you'll feel like you're dreaming. But then after you've fixed a blocked drain or two, fought off the crabgrass, you'll know it's home.
Home. With nothing to put in it. Bills to pay and a baby on the way. Scary. Exciting, but scary.
You'll do fine.
Thank you.
I'll take that, Russell.
Bologna on wheat. No lettuce or sprouts. Plenty of mayo, mustard.